He had just received his very first military uniform, yet he discovered someone else's name.
Excuse me. It already belongs to someone.
Yes, it's probably too small for the fella. Happens all the time.
He didn't think much of it. His face still lit up with joy. Under the officer's desk, there had long been a pile of fabric strips covered in names. Those passionate young men had no idea that the new uniforms in their hands had already been through battles. Because the war was intense, there weren't enough uniforms to go around. When cleaning up the battlefield, soldiers would strip off uniforms and boots, pack them up, and throw them onto trains headed for the front. Factory girls scrubbed them over and over until the bloodstains came out. After drying, they patched up the bullet holes so well that no trace was left. As for those strips with names on them, no one had time to deal with them, and just like that, these war-worn uniforms were sent off to schools. In the spring of 1917, the war had already dragged on for 3 years. To replenish their troops, the German army started recruiting from schools.
Our only care is for the entirety of the body. You have the chance to earn the right to wear the uniforms you have been given. Finally, march on Paris!
Blinded by the glory, Paul and his childhood friends sneaked out of school to enlist. They even forged their parents' signatures on the train headed for the front. The group of young men sang war songs with excitement. The moment they got their rifles, they smiled like they'd just hit the jackpot. But once they reached the battlefield, everything changed. Days of non-stop rain had turned the trenches into mud pits. The rookies didn't even get a chance to fire a shot. Instead, their first order was to use their steel helmets to scoop out the water. The freezing water made their hands go numb. On the advice of a veteran, they shoved their hands into their pants. That night, Paul and his buddy were on guard duty. When they heard a faint rustling sound, Paul's face lit up with anticipation.